Welcome, beautiful souls, to another weekly pick a card reading with your Bretta Zen. And in this video, we're going to be looking at the energy around the full moon in Virgo that is coming up here on February 24th at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when it's at its fullest. But we're also going to talk to you about how to make the most of that full moon release in addition to having to pick a card. So whenever we're looking at a full moon, we actually have an opportunity to have like 10 release statements with a tint of gratitude is how I like to approach them. So where we're like, thank you for unveiling and helping me let go of the blocks that stand between me and whatever that may be. Writing them out and saying them out loud as we do those and write them down actually also helps put that vibration and that energy out into the world. Feeling it with our heart, seeing it in our mind's eye, puts both that mental and emotional energy into it as well. And of course, with anything, the more we revisit it, the more energy that we're putting into it, which of course makes them even more powerful. Now, to make the most of that full moon release energy, that energy is extra strong when we make those release statements within 8 hours before the full moon starts. So we could start this actually, almost the night before at almost midnight Eastern Standard Time, if that works better for you. And that's when they're the most powerful. We can still use that energy, around the full moon, but that's when it's most powerful. Also, it's extra super sparky when our release statements are formed around the characteristics that are ruled over by the sign of the full moon. So with being Virgo, looking at the Virgo energy, that's all about the work environment, the daily work routine, the systems that we use, the structure, organization that we have over work and our life. Also around health, they roll over health in the house, the sixth house. And so what habits can you transform or change to listen to what your body is asking for? It also rolls over small animal and pets. The mind, of course, are you overwhelmed with the details? Are you overanalyzing or striving for perfection? Some things we can do to release around that. Where can you use more consistency maybe in your life? Do you want to be or need an accountability partner? Also, being of service is the core of a Virgo energy. So where can you be of more service to the world and the overall collective? And then the Virgo energy rolls over the bowels, the intestines, digestive health, assimilation of nutrients, and also over the solar plexus. So any of the energies around that you bring into this full moon release just helps it be even more powerful. So we have this every month. I do go over those characteristics and this information to make the most of this full moon energy. And then for the pick a card, we're going to be zeroing in on the Virgo energy of all that mindfulness. So we're going to be asking Spirit, where are you possibly overthinking any information they want around that? So you can have a choice between 3 different pick a cards. You can choose from as many of these as you want, however many resonate for you. Timestamps for everything are listed down in the description box, so you can leap ahead if you want, but we're going to start with number 1 right now. If you chose reading number 1, then this is the reading for you, and we're going to start off pulling from the numerology guidance cards, all about the mind. A lot of mental type of energy, so we'll start there and see what does Spirit want you to know. Where in your life might there be a little bit of overthinking going on? All right, we do want this one right here. And we have Pride, card number 19. Sorry for the glare there. Very glossy cards. So we'll put that over here, card number 19. So let's see what is going on with pride. Where are we overthinking? So this card indicates a need to swallow your pride to improve your current situation and your quality of life. By admitting when you're wrong and choosing to see another's point of view, whether the person is right or wrong, you raise your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. The bottom line is, if you want to create a happy, harmonious life, you must let go of your need to be right or in control. To overpower, belittle, or punish another goes against the nature of your soul and takes you out of alignment. Yet when you have the courage to own up to your own perceived mistakes, you align yourself with Source. Admitting when you're wrong builds character, inner strength, and self-esteem. It opens the door for resolution and creates better relationships with others. Stubbornness and pride get you nowhere, but humility and compromise bring you close to the realization of your dreams. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to rise above your ego. Rather than go it alone because you're too stubborn to back down, you must cooperate with others. When you swallow your pride, you can make your dreams come true. The affirmation for the card, I admit my mistakes and improve my quality of life. I like this because this is all about what area are you overthinking. And I feel like you are open-minded and you're willing to share things, but I feel like you might just get caught up in a lot of small t truths that you've had growing up. And even though you are willing to be open and compromise, you just overthink about, well, who's right, who's wrong, how am I wrong? And I feel like you get more stuck in your head about where you are thinking and more about your side of things. I feel like, you know, when someone might, have a different opinion, a different way of looking at things. But I feel like you've stepped out of like the conflict side and you've really evolved where you're open-minded, but you still beat yourself up a lot about things. And I feel like this is that side where the overthinking kicks in. We're going to get more clarity, of course. We've got the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle. So let's take a look here and see what else they want to add into this around the overthinking about, what you might have felt you've done wrong and how you can get caught up into that here. Let's see. At first I thought it said mental monkey, but it's metal monkey. It still says let go of control. Card number 57. So we do have that energy coming in here about letting go of the control, that you don't need to prove anyone right, or you don't have to, necessarily figure out what is absolutely right, what is absolutely wrong. The right and wrong is all perception in this realm anyway, especially when it's rooted to small t truths and opinion. And we all have, even if we have religious backgrounds with, religious texts that are thousands of years old saying, well, that's what God said, or that's what, Shiva said, or whoever it is that we have our foundation of our belief systems in, we can go, well, who says, that was what someone wrote down a long time ago, but can we get into our heart? Can we get into this peaceful place with one another, right? And this says the metal monkey, which is a double yang metal pillar, emphasizes the sharp quality of metal. The monkey, which is a yang metal sign and a travel star, is agile and swift with his actions. Imagine a warrior quickly cutting through every obstacle that stands in their way. They can be so focused on the path ahead, however, that they may lose sight of the bigger picture. Excessive metal can also sharpen one's mind too much, causing them to lack compassion and empathy. Here we go. As fire, associated with the heart, is the element that can transform and shape metal into usefulness. Consider your actions from the heart. This card appears as a reminder to let go of control over an aspect of life that's calling for more trust and freedom to move. Instead of being so laser focused, expand your perspective. Pick up solutions and opportunities you may have missed and catch up with those you may have left behind. Reconnect with the spirit within for guidance on next steps. So take a breath and loosen your grip. The path ahead is clear. Release your worries and tension. You don't need to micromanage or overanalyze anything or overthink anything, right? You've forged your path, and now it's time to hand it over to the divine to do the rest. Everything will fall into place in its own timing. The message from heaven is, metal brings you clarity. Now add fire into your vision. Consider how you can fill your path with joy and enjoy your journey. And the message from Earth says, like metal cuts out what's not necessary, prioritize and work smarter, not harder or longer. It's okay to take a pause in your journey to recharge and refuel. Wow, I love this. So definitely this feels like this energy of what I would say is around like the Five of Swords in the tarot, which is at some point we realize that the conflict we have with individuals and with ourselves has to do with that we have these beliefs in what I call small t truths rooted in fear. These are the opinions, the supposed tos, the shoulds, the need tos, the have tos, the musts that we've kind of gathered we kind of gathered and collected them all our lives from family and friends and our maybe religions and school and movies and books. We have all these rules, right? Small t truths that we will go when we feel need to be defended. But when we realize that real truth, capital T truth, doesn't need to be defended, only small t truths are, we realize that we don't need to put so much importance in trying to protect and prove our small t truths are more truer than someone else's small t truths rooted in fear. And instead, we focus on learning those capital T truths rooted in unconditional love. We no longer feel we have to battle. And that's where I feel like this release comes from with this situation. We will pull from the tarot. We're going to be pulling from the Sanctus Concordia tarot deck. And the author of these, Christopher Lee, so generous, has offered 10% off anyone who wants to purchase the deck. So if you're interested, the link and the code are in the description box of the video if you fall in love with these like I have. All right, so let's give these a shuffle and let's see what else Spirit would have here for you. So what else do they want you to know around this release? What area might be overthinking here? Okay, they did want this one and not that one, but this one. Okay, they want that one up there. So we will put that one up there. We'll see what that's all about here, but let's dive in and see what is going on with these here. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, and this is Mother Nature, Mother Nurture, new birth, new ways of looking at things. I like this nurturing feeling, like it's talked about with the metal monkey, that, you are developing and connecting to these higher truths, right, that you have from up above. And in that, you feel this comfort with this energy that's coming in here with this Virgo earth. Here's that earth energy, the mothering, nurturing energies that are coming in here for you. So I really like this new birth energy, but it's about an inner new birth is what I feel. And this did talk about, you put in the work, you've done the formulating of your plan and organization, a lot with this Virgo energy, and now you're trusting that you are loved and that Spirit does want to help these things unfold. And so you don't have to control things so much as you're handing over and allowing yourself to be nurtured by Spirit. I love this. Yeah, and here's the Page of Swords. So swords are the thoughts, beliefs, mindsets. Pages, new ways of thinking, clarity of mind coming in here. So we definitely have this seeing these things from higher up above, and it's a double-edged sword. It cuts away those small t truths that we no longer need to believe in because we're stepping out of that fear and we're gaining clarity around your path here. So you don't need to have this feeling of defending. And then you have the Four of Wands, which is very much this stable energy, and it's one of the joy and celebration cards. So when it was talking here, or maybe it was here, that was talking about choose joy, 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 joy. And that's what happens when we let go of that small t truce. We have this beautiful feeling of connecting to this higher way of in acting and interacting with individuals. We do have this stabilized energy because we're not so focused in trying to prove that those small t truths that we had before are true. We're focusing on unconditional love, allowing other people to believe what they're believing while they're on their own journey of doing this too, letting that pride go. I don't need to prove anything to anyone, right? I can just live the love that's within my heart and what I believe, and then that just allows this joy, allows this celebration to come in. All right, well, we will take a look at this one since I hit it. Yeah, here's the Strength card, the Courage card. Our human self connecting with our higher self, seeing things from that higher perspective. Leo energy, shining bright and, allowing this roar, allowing yourself to step up and be yourself without needing to defend. The lion doesn't go around beating up all the other animals in the jungle, right? They have this beautiful inner confidence, and here's that pride, right? But that's a higher vibrational, there's a difference between arrogance and confidence. Arrogance is, I'm better at this than everyone else, which is us needing to defend ourselves. But confidence is knowing your abilities and standing strong and just being yourself, not needing to prove or compare yourself to others. I like that. Yeah, and here's the Ace of Cups. So here's finding this beautiful inner love, inward and upward, filling up from the inside out, and you're no longer needing the outside world to fill you up, and instead you fill from the inside out, and you end up overflowing and sharing that love and that energy with other people as well. And then ultimately you have the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, you got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, abundance flowing in the outside world. And that's what happens when we let go of a lot of those small t truths, right? We aren't investing energy in wanting and striving and trying to control things. We allow the universe to bring things to us. We tell them what we want, but then we step into gratitude instead of wanting. Because when we have all this wanting, instead of expressing gratitude, the energy of wanting tells the universe, I really enjoy the feeling of wanting. Can you just have me continue to want a long more time? Because when we're wanting, that means we're not having. But we want to have, and so we start having gratitude for what we do have in our life, and then we do have this beautiful energy that comes flowing in here. So I like this. The overthinking has to do here with trying to prove things, trying to obtain things, comparing ourselves, comparing our small t truths of fear to other people's, and that's where the conflict was. That's where the overthinking comes in, is who's right, who's wrong. And when we release the need to be right, when we release the need to prove that our small t truths are more true than other people's small t truths, which are also all rooted in fear, we focus in on the higher truths that are capital T truths rooted in unconditional love, which is what this Ace of Cups represents, which is what our higher self represents. That becomes our foundation, and then we can walk without so much conflict, both in our own minds and also with other people. So I love this energy coming in here with this Virgo balancing, earthy type of energy. And I'm excited to see how this releases and allows this abundance to come flowing in for you during this time. Joy, joy, joy. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. It does tell me you're enjoying this content. Also tells YouTube that you are, and they will bring more of that content to you. Other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. That does give you the option and access to the notification bell. When you go in there and you select the all option, then you are notified when any new videos come out on the channel, as well as when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. Also, doing all those things, it makes you part of the love tsunami, and you help spread the Zen love. Because when you like or share any of my videos, comment on my videos, subscribe to my channel, even becoming one of my YouTube channel members, do any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that, please know I'm ever so grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, past life readings, relationship readings, birthday readings, variety of other things. All that is listed in the description box of the video down below. I also just started a new free podcast called From Chaos to Cozy, so check out the link down below if you're interested in that journey as well. All right, beautiful people, as you're going through this journey, remember every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. You hang in there and you take care. If you chose reading number 2, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off pulling from this numerology guidance card. Find out what area of your life you might be overthinking it. I'll give it 2 shuffles for the power of 2 here. All right. And then boom, here's your card right off the bat. Wow, perseverance. Card number 4. Beautiful, beautiful green. Sorry for the reflection there. And we'll put that over here. Let's see what is coming in with perseverance. So this card does indicate a time to keep moving forward as you strive to achieve your hopes and dreams. Because despite your current challenges, success is well within your reach. So you're never given more than you can handle, and you have the strength and ability to make it through. So face your challenges head on with determination, courage, and faith. With perseverance and persistence, you can make your dreams come true. And by drawing this card, you're being encouraged to cultivate mental resilience and stability, since a calm and stable mind creates a calm and stable life. Make yourself aware of the negative thoughts and beliefs that are currently influencing you and muster up the strength to develop a positive state of mind. So in order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life. Cycles that are encouraging you to persevere through your obstacles and challenges. Call on heavenly assistance when you need it, and have faith in your ability to create an exceptional life. Affirmation for the card: with perseverance and persistence, I create an exceptional life. Yeah, so your overthinking has to do with those negative thoughts and beliefs, and that have to do with, well, maybe I don't deserve this, or what are these obstacles? But the overthinking just has to do with thinking that these obstacles, thinking about these things, even subconscious things that are bubbling up, that it's keeping you from this, but the overthinking is what can be removed to help you move forward. So I like that. We're also going to pull from the Chinese 5-element oracle. See what else they want you to know about these obstacles, or perceived obstacles anyway. This is where the overthinking is. An obstacle, don't overthink the obstacle. It's just, it's going to take care of itself in a way. So let's take a look here. What else do they want you to know here, right? I feel like it's this one right here. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, softness and gentleness. Card number 50, the Water Ox. Beautiful card. We'll put that over here. And let's see what's coming in with the Water Ox here. Yeah, I feel like there's this energy of going with the flow here with the water, and be gentle and just allow things to, continue to move forward here, and don't let that, don't let anything hinder you, like don't let it stop you. Water flows around, over, around, under, or through eventually, but you will persevere. I love this energy. So the water ox pillar with the yin water over the ox's yin earth emphasizes softness, stillness, and gentleness over rigidity, noise, and force. Yin water values wisdom, moderation, and humility and shies away from excess. The ox knows that real power is neither aggressive nor forceful, and with hidden yin water and yin metal supporting the yin water in the heavenly frequency, the ox's gentle and easygoing appearance often conceals her insightful and discerning mind. So this card serves as a message that you are more powerful than you think. You may have felt underestimated by others and even by yourself for so long that you've forgotten the strongest force that lies within you, the divine feminine within. The yin is a force so subtle it takes wisdom and intuition to recognize and appreciate it, and even more enlightenment and inner knowing to consciously unearth and unleash it. Get in touch with the yin by starting from within, using mindfulness practices to empower the inner self, and working your way out into the external environment with feng shui to bring peace and harmony to your living and working spaces. A simple way to introduce and work with the mysterious feminine is to incorporate the 5 yin elements in your daily life. Fresh flowers for yin wood, a splash of solid red accent or candles for yin fire, earthy colors, crystals, rocks, or pottery for yin earth, crisp white gold jewelry and metal decorations for yin metal, and shades of blues, black, or soft wavy patterns for yin water. Engage the senses with the elements. Strive for a balance instead of having an excess of certain elements and a lack of rest. The message from heaven is that yin water works in subtle, mysterious ways. Yield, listen, and be quiet to receive her wisdom. And the message from earth is that the ox is a sign of late winter, the most yin of seasons. This is a time to be gentle with the self and discerning with your energy. So I like this. Perseverance is not giving up. It doesn't mean you have to force things and push things through, but I love all the energy that they gave you here with all those 5 different elements to help you maintain your energy to persevere. So I love this energy. We're also going to pull here from the Sanctus Concordia Tarot, and the author, Christopher Lee, very, very generously offered to all my followers 10% off this deck. So if you fall in love with it like I have, and you want it for yourself, you can get 10% off. The link is in the description box of the video and has the code there as well. All right, so let's shuffle those twice. Let's see, what else does Spirit want you to know about this? Overthinking when it comes to perseverance. So you've got those 3, you've got that one and that one here, and then I feel like this one goes up here. All right, so let's dive in here and see what do we have coming in here with all this energy. We'll start over here. So here's the Knight of Swords. This is movement of thought and belief and mindset and questing, seeing things from a higher perspective. And this Knight, they bring you this Ace of Swords, which does cut away the overthinking. It allows you to really perceive and look at and see clarity around things. So whereas you felt like there was an obstacle in your way, and that means that you're not worthy or you don't deserve it, or that it means all this other stuff is going to happen, this clarity with this Knight of Swords comes in just to clear it away. It allows you to see that higher perspective and allows you to be more calm and allow this gentle approach to it instead of having fear ignite the fight or flight where we overdo things or try running away, right? And then we have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. And this is a great energy. The Three of Pentacles is a card of creativity, especially towards the outside world, but it also is about being true to your authentic self and not feeling like you have to do things differently, be different. It's like stand your ground in how you are moving forward in things here, and not feeling like you have to give up and do things the way everyone else thought it should be done. It's like, no, be true to you, because you'll regret it later if you give up on how you want to do something and do it the other people's way. It just makes you feel like you let yourself down, that you're not living your dream, that you ended up opting out and living someone else's dream instead. So I like this perseverance, being true to your authentic self coming in here. Yeah, and the Two of Cups. This could be partnerships, but it's also about emotional choices coming in here. And I like that, realizing that no matter how something unfolds, we can get torn off and taken off our route here when we believe what we've been told all our lives, right? The small t truths of, well, if that doesn't happen, this is what that means, right? It's what you're supposed to do it this way, you should do it this way, you have to do it this way. All these rules. And when we're told, like, especially if we're wanting to give up because we don't want to fail or something, which is then we have this story that we create around failure. The Two of Cups is I get to choose how I feel about an outcome. We're taught a lot of supposed to, shoulds, and need tos around how we're supposed to feel when something does or doesn't happen. But we're the ones that get to decide it, and that frees us from the fear of outcome, because we no longer are at the whim of the outcome, because theoretically, right, whatever happens, we can choose to be fine with it, and that it's information, and then we're learning, and we're just adapting and heading in a different direction. So I like the power of emotional choice energy coming in here. Yeah, and you have the Page of Pentacles too. So there is new ways of looking at your worth and relationship to the outside world coming in through this experience, but also new opportunities that open up because of it. So, you will, when we're not freaking out, when we're going with the flow, when we're soft and gentle, then it's amazing the answers that just kind of come out of nowhere. They just pop into our brain. They're just provided to us, and we're not left alone in all of this. And I like this. So if you're persevering, if you are staying gentle and soft like this, the water ox is saying, then just it unfolds naturally. And it's almost like any problems that arise solve themselves in a lot of ways, or ideas just pop into your head, or things just get offered to you and you're like, oh yeah, I can just do that instead. Or this is how I move around that, again, the water underneath, around, over, or eventually through. And I like that for you. And then you have the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so here is, they're owning that Ace of Pentacles there. So you definitely have abundance and fullness that comes in with all of this. And in the end, it is worth the wait, or the perseverance and persistence of coming through there. And your final card, the High Priestess. So you got this great power here. Here is the High Priestess. She steps away from all the chaos, like this soft and gentleness. She connects to the higher realms, goes behind the veil, dives deep into her emotions, and she connects with spirit. She gets answers coming in here. This Two of Cups can also, with this High Priestess right above it, can represent connecting to your higher self, developing this relationship, trusting your gut, trusting your instinct as you go through here. And that also is how you find ways around things and new opportunities and new answers around all this. So I love this overthinking around obstacles, and that, when we just calm down and connect with our higher selves, get out of our head and into our heart, things just unfold beautifully and naturally. You're not giving up. You're just kind of taking a big, deep breath, stepping back for a moment, and then here comes the answers, just seemingly out of nowhere. So I love this for you, all of you that chose reading number 2, coming in here, all these 2s. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you enjoy this content, but it also tells YouTube that you do, and they'll bring you more of that content. The other thing to do is click that subscribe button. That gives you access to the notification bell. If you go into the settings and select all, 2 things happen. 1, you're notified when any new videos come out on the channel. And number 2, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. In addition to all of that, you also become part of the Love Tsunami, helping spread the Zen love. Because when you like or share any of my videos, comment on any of my videos, subscribe to my channel, even become a YouTube channel member. Doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired by any of those things, please know I'm ever so grateful. These also are general readings if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life. I do offer personal readings, past life readings, relationship readings, birthday readings, a variety of other things. All that's listed in the description box of the video down below if you're so interested. Also, I just started a new free podcast called From Chaos to Cozy. So if you're interested, check out the links in the video as well. And as you're going through this beautiful adventure of stepping out of the overthinking, just know every second of every day of your life that you are eternally and unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator, and of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. You hang in there, and you take care. If you chose reading number 3, then this is the reading for you, and we're going to start off pulling from the numerology guidance cards. And we'll see what area of your life that you might be overthinking a little bit. So we'll give it 3 shuffles for the power of 3, since you chose reading 3. All right, so let's take a look here and see what does Spirit want you to know about. What area of your life might you just might be overthinking? Let's take a look here. Individuality, card number 11. All right. Let's take a look here. So a little bit about independence, but let's see what 11 is coming in here. Have you been seeing 1111 a lot? Says this card indicates a need to embrace your individuality and be true to yourself and be your true authentic self. Rather than follow the crowd, you're being guided to break away from the pack and take the road less traveled. Instead of feeling like you're a square peg in a round hole, you're being encouraged to build your own square hole. Whoa. By drawing this card, you're being called upon to step up to the plate and celebrate your uniqueness. So at this time, you must have the courage to speak your truth and march to the beat of your own drum, despite the opinions of those around you. What others think of you isn't your business anyway, and it's impossible to please everybody, so you must focus on pleasing yourself. As you honor your individuality and feelings, you will reclaim your personal power and enhance your connection to Source. When you do so, you can make your dreams come true. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to embrace your individuality. As you step into your power as your true authentic self, you will improve your relationships with others and your overall quality of life. A little affirmation for this card is, I embrace my individuality and become my true authentic self. Beautiful. So your overthinking has to do with how what you need to do to fit in to the world around you, and the supposed tos and the shoulds and the need tos, the have tos, the musts. And this is all about stepping back and find out who it is in your heart that you truly want to be, your capital T truths, right? And not trying to fit into everyone else. We'll see what else we have here by the Chinese 5 Elements Oracle. See what else they want to add in here. We'll also give these. 3 shuffles. And yeah, I know, I can do the fancy shuffling. People tell me I should go to Vegas and become a dealer. I know. Let's take a look here. All right, so here is your card, evidently. And you got the wood rabbit. Follow your curiosity. Wow, look at that. Card 52. So follow your curiosity, not everyone else's, but what you want to do, where you want to go, what you're interested in, right? So the wood rabbit, it is a double yin wood card, and it emphasizes the importance of seeing the world from a broader perspective in one's self-development. The rabbit is a yin wood sign that appears in March, the height of spring, a vibrant time of equal yin and yang, with flowers in full bloom and butterflies emerging from their cocoons. Wood is the element of compassion and community, but yin wood is the softer, gentler, and more refined wood compared to yang wood. Like a flower, yin wood's flexibility is the source of her strength. This card invites you to keep expanding your world and never stop learning. It's okay to start small. You may be the only one who keeps track of your own progress, but each step you take leads to bigger dreams and possibilities. Just like flowers taking their time growing, we hardly notice the growth process, but one day they just bloom and take our breath away. In a relationship, give each other room to move so you can both grow and evolve. The wood rabbit indicates a milestone in your personal growth. It's now time to work on your vision for the new cycle ahead. Follow your curiosity and get out of your comfort zone, even if it's only one small step at a time. Allow yourself to explore this wonderful world in all its colors and beauty. Travel, read, study, and listen. Get inspired. Feed your mind and feast your eyes. The larger your sphere, the more opportunities will be available to you. Wow. So the message from heaven is that in the same way that a flower doesn't grow overnight, enriching your inner world takes time. Wood calls for practicing self-compassion, especially when you feel you're moving too slowly. Honor your own pace. All this individuality, right? The message from Earth is that this double yin wood card emphasizes the importance of finding beauty in the mundane. Stop and smell the flowers. Let the world around you be your infinite source of wonders. Yeah. So discovering yourself, not, doing what everyone else is doing, not smelling all the flowers and doing the things that everyone else does, discovering what is you, what is specific to you. I love it. We're also going to pull from the Sanctus Concordia Tarot deck. The author here, Christopher Lee, so generously has offered 10% off any of you that would like to purchase the deck. If you fall in love with it like I have, the link is in the description box down below with the code as well. So I love these cards. They're so beautiful. You'll see here in a sec. All right. So what else does Spirit want you to know? Those of you that chose reading number 3. Right. They do want those two. That one, of course. This one here. This one here. And then they also want the one from the bottom to go up here. So let's take a look here and see what do we have coming in here for you. What else do we got? So you have the High Priestess energy here, which the High Priestess steps away into her High Priestess temple, away from all the chaos, away from everyone else, connects higher, goes behind the veil, dives deeper, and discovers who she is, right? The hidden and the unknown. So here we go again, like I was talking about here, about follow your curiosity, dive into what is unknown and hidden. About yourself here. This is all about your individuality, getting to know the real you here. Then we have the Knight of Swords. This is also a pursuit and a quest for the the Ace of Swords here, which is the capital T truths of the higher realms rooted in unconditional love. And so there is this, again, this removal of thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that don't serve you anymore around who you are. And you're cutting away a lot of thoughts and beliefs that were given to you, people telling you who you are, like I'm telling you who you are and blah, 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 or who you're supposed to be, should be, need to be, have to be, right? This is the freedom here, this quest to see things from a different perspective, to see yourself more clearly. And a lot of times that is this curiosity. I know there was a big time in my life where I always used to feel like I was doing what everyone else wanted to do because I didn't want to choose wrong. I didn't want to shake the boat. I wanted to be acceptable and liked by everyone. So, oh no, whatever movie you want. Oh, whatever restaurant you want to go to. Whatever you want to do. I was afraid. But at some point in my life, this individuality, I had to be true to myself. And I went way overboard and did, things that, dressed a certain way, did all this stuff. Again, thinking I was trying to find myself, but I actually was trying to be what I thought other people wanted me to be. Eventually, I just had to clear the whole slate off. It's like having a table full of stuff of this is who you are, and you just empty it all off. You feel empty for a moment, but then you start putting back on the things that you are. Who do you want to be? How do you want to be? And you get to decide. It's beautiful. It's scary at first, but it's okay. And you have the Four of Wands, which is joy, celebration, being true to you. There's this balanced, stable energy here. And, again, follow your curiosity, follow your joy, follow what makes you feel happy. What do you put back on the table is what makes you happy, not what makes everyone else happy. And I like this kind of reinvention of yourself that's coming in here. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, too. Balancing out your giving and receiving. I do have a playlist called Take 10 with Zen that talks about this Six of Pentacles. And I feel like this does dive deep into this out of balance where you have felt like you need to overgive to deserve very little. And that's where this fear comes in of, why I felt I have to be a certain person and give a certain amount. But there's this clarity that comes in. And I'll put it down by the timestamps right underneath the third reading, a link to the playlist for this, so you can check it out. And because it gives you a tool on how you can, instead of feeling like you have to give 1,000 love coins to get one back, it's a 1-for-1, and these walls come down. And part of that is allowing you to be true to your authentic self with all this too. So I love this, that you're stepping out of maybe this feeling of always like I have to overgive to deserve very little. And that helps you with all this. Yeah, here again, joy, 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 and celebration. The same thing here with the Four of Wands. Just you have this, whatever makes your heart sing, whatever makes you feel so joyful and overflowing, not... there's a difference between, well, I feel good about myself because I feel like other people love me now because of what I'm doing. This is different. This is about what truly makes my heart feel full and overflowing. Not what makes my heart feel safe and loved, but what makes me feel joyful and overflowing. What pleases me? What brings me joy? This is what this is all about here. And then your final card, the Star, dreams come true. So beautiful, beautiful card, choosing that. And I feel like this is this clarity that comes in here. This individuality, Aquarius energy, very much about not like rebelling against the norm. And I'm going to be me. I'm not going to try to fit in and be the same thing that everyone else is trying to make me become. My individuality, huge, huge message coming in here. I'm going to be true to me. I'm going to live my dream. I'm going to be me. And when you do, people actually are okay with it. The fears we have that we're going to get so rejected, most people don't. The people that do reject us, thank you for showing me who you are and that you're not my true friend, my true family, my, someone that truly loves me. and people will show you, but majority of people will still be like, cool, and it gives them permission to be their awesome, weird, unique self too. I love it. All right, so this is what they have for you right now. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you enjoy the content, but it tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content as well, and they'll bring more content similar to that towards you. The other thing you can do is click that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell. And if you go into the settings and select all, you'll be notified when new videos come out on my channel. Also be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. In addition to that, you also get to be part of the love tsunami, helping spread the Zen love. Because when you like or share any of my videos, comment on my videos, subscribe to my channel, even become one of my YouTube members, channel members. Doing any of that makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those, please know I'm ever, ever so grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, past life readings, relationship readings, all sorts of readings listed in the description box of the video down below with some other services. And I just started a free podcast called From Chaos to Cozy, so be sure to check that out as well. All right, beautiful people, as you're going through this amazing adventure towards your individuality, please know that every second of every day of your life that you truly are eternally and unconditionally loved by the mother and the father of all things, our creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. You hang in there, and you take care.